Yo, it's crazy.
That was a
right?
hard-ass
intro
mix, I
by
ain't gonna
Nico
lie.
Blitz right there,
I
bro.
fuck with that. That's
you.
tough.
Yes, Sirski,
That
G
was
Herbo,
tough. That
back
was
on the
tough.
Cruise Show. Let's get it, dog.
What's up, my brother?
How we
doing?
feeling, man? Everybody all right?
Good, yes, sir.
Everybody good?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
bro,
Blessed.
dad to dad, man to man, good job, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
It's not
bro.
easy.
For sure. Hell no.
Hell no, it's not
We
easy.
don't got the formula. We just try every day, man. You
Yeah,
know
no,
how
we
it
got
go.
little ones, right? Garcia got 2 teenagers.
Yeah.
About to leave the house soon. Growing up.
Yeah, that's
One's
fire.
moving to Italy to play ball.
That's fire. Congrats, bro. That's fire.
Crazy.
It doesn't get easier. I mean, it
It only gets fucking harder.
Congrats, bro.
like I wish they were your kids.
Yeah, I bet, man.
At least then they listen.
Right. Not so much. Just a little more.
Just a little more, right?
A
Then you got
little more.
Jackie and Nico engaged. They're just starting out life. No kids yet.
No
For
kids
sure.
yet,
All the
man.
time in the
fire.
world to nap and do whatever the fuck they like.
Watch some Love Island and we chilling.
Watching Love
Yeah.
Island.
What's up with the Love Island shit? I've been hearing a lot about it. What
Bro,
is it?
it's
It's
so
like a
messy.
dating show?
Have you not
It's
seen
like-
it?
No, I haven't
Okay.
watched it.
It's so
Neither have
messy.
I.
Yeah.
Basically, what it is like they put hella singles on an island in Fiji. They're like
Oh.
make connections, but with each other.
Right.
And the couple that like matches the most, like most compatible at the end, wins 100K.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they're like out there, like it's live. We're watching them live, so
Mhm.
they're still out there, and that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
We're watching people's messy lives.
What network
unfold.
is the show on?
It's on Peacock.
Okay.
So it's like webcam shit.
Yeah, it's like
High
basically,
key, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
There's some
interesting.
bad ones on there too, from what I
Yeah.
understand.
That's fire.
Some
Hey,
bad ones.
I've been hearing about that shit every day. I'm like, what the fuck is Love Island?
Love Island, bro.
Hey,
Isn't
bro,
it crazy?
don't get sucked into it because there's
Pause
new
that.
episodes every day, bro.
Right.
So you don't want
Yeah.
those problems.
Right.
dog.
All right, say look.
You could never be on a reality show. I mean, your life
Nah.
was a reality show. The way you grew up, dog.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I don't think I could do reality TV though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's not my thing.
Nah.
Yeah.
When you saw like other hip hop artists on Love and Hip Hop and shows like that,
I mean, kudos to them, but I just can't, like, I don't know. Like, I just can't have a camera just following my day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too personal. You know, I be
There's a
having
lot-
too much personal shit
there's a lot
going on.
going on. Yeah,
I
yeah,
probably knock the camera down or some shit like, man, don't record this shit right now.
Reality TV always needs a good crash out though, so that
Yeah.
that might work.
I would be the crash out. So
We're not doing that. Yo, greatest rapper alive. Congratulations on the project. It's
Thank
crazy.
you,
I
bro.
love the sample flips in it, bro.
yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
for
bro.
Sure.
So did that start off as like one idea and then it just kind of went from there, or was that the concept from the jump?
I mean, it was always the concept, but like, it was like a kind of like a 3-year process of me doing it. You know, like I wasn't like rushing, trying to hurry up and put the project out. I was trying to take my time with doing all the sample flips, and I was like, I had in mind like Lil Wayne, The Drought, No Ceilings, shit like that. You feel me? So I was like trying to kind of recreate that in a modern way, in my own way. You feel me? So like, yeah, it took me like 3 years to really do the project. In my mind, I had the idea like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do and this is what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to do as many flips till I could put the hardest ones that I did
Yeah.
in a folder to make a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So like, I probably ended up total was like 19, 20 records on there, if that. I probably had to choose from like 50, 60 songs over the course of 3 years. So like, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a process, dog.
Yeah,
It's a
hell
3-year
yeah.
process for sure,
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
Hell yeah.
And then in the meantime, still dropping the other shit that I was dropping.
No,
you
no.
know?
Yeah.
100%. It's like, and then performing.
Right.
And then doing what you're doing, then raising a family.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and,
for
and
sure.
being the man of the house and the provider and all of
For
that, right?
sure, bro. Hell
Nah. And the samples, were they easy to clear?
yeah, kind of, sort of, like, not all of them, though. Most of them, you feel me? And I feel like the way I did it, so my whole mindset was never to put it out on, like, DSPs. I was just going to do some jacking for beats type shit and put it out through SoundCloud or something like that.
Easy,
But
easy.
I ended up putting it out through my app. You know, I got my own app where I drop music. So I put it out through there, and I kind of, like, forced the label hand to put it on DSPs because they saw the demand for it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, it started to spread pretty
yeah,
fast.
hell yeah.
bro.
When I dropped it, my whole intentions was to just put it out for my core fan base. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put it out for my audience that's really tuned into the app to get them something to appreciate for even being on my app and subscribing to the app. You feel me? So
yeah.
I was trying to drop as much music as I could on there. And when it started to pick up, like, everybody wanted, you know what I'm saying, wanted the music. You feel me? Like, he just put it
It's
on there.
actually
It was
smart,
never
though.
my intentions to even put it on there, to be honest, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really care.
For real, bro. Be honest, dog.
I'm serious.
For
Like,
real.
it was never my intentions to put it out like that. I just wanted to really do something that was gonna heat up the streets for the people that's listening solely to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like
100%.
who only checking for G Herbo. So that's why I put it out that way, and then it just like because I put it out. I put it out in December 2024 or some shit like that. You feel me? So it didn't make it to DSPs till like March, April. So,
Crazy. And then it just became this new project all over again.
for sure.
So it had like 2 lives.
Definitely.
That's
Definitely.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's smart if you think about it,
Yeah,
though.
nah, for sure. Like that's how I wanted to do it though, bro. I didn't care if it ever made it to DSPs.
That's right.
Yeah.
And your core fans must have been super juiced that they got it first, basically.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, and I was seeing the feedback like on my page and stuff like that, my Instagram. So once I seen it like that, I think I put out like 14 tracks, and then I had added like 5 more to it. So I was just kept feeding that algorithm. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what I was really doing it for the supporters that had my app, and it just registered
Yeah,
to the rest of the
As
world.
an artist, you got to pay attention to the algorithm, the tech, and everything else that's like building around us that may surpass us, I guess, right? We got to keep up with all that shit.
Right. For
right?
sure.
And you got to know what you're doing.
No, yeah, hell yeah, bro. And it's like, you know, like I learned about direct consumer probably like 4 years ago, and I've just been trying to master that with my app for real. So it's like I got all the data where I could see every person who's downloaded it, where they are, like different countries, like all the way in Asia,
go.
Russia. You feel
And then
what I'm
from
saying?
there, you can create like a tour route, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I could do that and just do little special shit for them, like put certain things out, put merch pieces out,
Yeah.
content, all that kind of stuff, just to you know what I'm saying, please that fan base that I have over
Smart.
there. And I've been doing it like for sure. Like I take it real serious. when
Yeah,
it
nah,
comes to
for
that.
sure. Nah,
you-
we already know.
Have you thought about, like, you know, let's say you have like a super poppin' fan base in Asia, for example. Have you thought about like tapping in with like Asian artists to just make it pop even more in Asia?
Yeah, for sure. Like I got a whole team that like give me ideas when it comes to that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like when I never been, but when I go, I want to be able to like really go and tap in and lock in that way. Like I'd rather
Yeah.
just do it when I get out there. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah, man.
See, a lot of people don't pay attention to the details, and that's
Yeah.
the way you win. It doesn't
No,
matter
for
what
sure.
you do in life, right? Like, I mean, you're in there, you're looking at all the spreadsheets and everything, and you're maximizing that. And a lot of people in this game
Yeah.
don't do that.
Don't
they
do
have
that.
people for that, but the fact that you're doing
Yeah,
it,
no, I'm trying myself for sure. And it's like, that's the reason why there's so many people in the world, you know, and like music is so spread out, how it's spread out, you know what I'm saying? Like people would think like, it's not really, you know, like it's always somebody who is for. So it's like, I'm not really trying to, I'm not saying I'm not, because I always want to like gain a new fan base and get a new fan every day. But the people who are really tuned in for me, those the people who I'm more so focused on, you know, and then just trying to perfect my craft to, of course, gain new fans. I want to gain new fans and get global superstardom. But the people who really tuned in and who appreciate my music, I'm going to always put them first. You know, like,
It's that early YouTube fan base that you still got to feed,
for sure.
bro.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. And it's like I'm in a place now where I've been dropping the most music anyway, so I want to kind of keep that up, like keep that momentum
Nah,
going.
for sure.
Yeah.
Your son, Yosan, is dropping music too.
Yeah,
He's doing his thing, bro.
Yeah,
My man.
I'm proud of him.
Performing in
man.
front of thousands with his dad.
I'm proud of him, bro.
Spent a light $3,000 on the outfit. You feel me? Too easy.
Yeah, now my son is popping it, man. I was in Atlanta. They played the song in the club like he not 7 years old.
Nah. Yo.
You got these grown ass men singing to
They played the
You
song
gave him a
in the
verse
club.
too, right?
Yeah. I gave him a verse. We're gonna shoot the video. We got some content coming out where, you know, I'm definitely trying to like just support his dreams, man, because he want to do it for real.
Attaboy.
So, yeah, I'm
He has
excited
such a
for him.
personality.
Yeah, he
It's so
does.
funny. It's
He
like
does.
it's amazing.
Like just watching him do it when we did the from the block performance with AZ and shit. Like I don't know if I'm supposed to be leaking this right now. I don't really care.
Do it.
But we did, and I was just watching like his mannerisms, like just how he was, like if he's gonna be nervous or if he's gonna like just be able to perform and look into the camera and all that kind of shit. He got it though, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like we did it at a playground. Nigga jumped off the slide, walked right up to the mic.
That's right. That's right. Now you
Swag
want
it
to be
up.
like his
Man.
pops for real, though,
Yeah,
bro.
for
Like
sure.
for
He
real.
definitely watch everything I'm doing, man. But like even when we was in the studio in Atlanta, I went and did some work with Don Cannon, some fire shit, feeling like coming to complete my album. And then my son walked right in the booth and was like, I'm trying to rap. I'm like, son, I'm about to rap right now. Like, it's my turn. Daddy got to work. Daddy got to work right now, man.
He
Like,
trying to out rap you, bro.
Nah, he is, bro. Like he
Good
is,
for him.
man, for sure. He really want to do it, and
Good,
I'm
good,
gonna
good.
support him for sure.
Yeah, no. You
Yeah.
have to, right?
Yeah.
You have to. And these kids, they don't have the fear that we had growing
Mm-hmm.
up. You know, like
Definitely.
we always had someone telling us how dumb we looked if we did it.
And
like,
what we can't do, and
what
like
we
no,
can't do.
he got all the support in the world. Like his support system is crazy, man. Like from me, his mom, his grandmother, his aunties, like everybody always like putting it into him. So he definitely believed he could do
Nah,
it, bro.
for
Like,
sure.
it's crazy. He wasn't afraid to perform either though. When I brought him out, like
Good
he
for
wasn't nervous or nothing. Like he'd do it again for sure.
And he's got what, $11,000 saved?
Yeah, something like that for sure. Like,
Yeah, we're not gonna say the exact amount.
I think so for sure. He got like 10,000, 11,000 or something. 'Cause I think it was like 6, 7 at first, and I just paid him for the show. So yeah,
Hey, that's more than most Americans.
yeah, for sure. I got 500.
Hey, he's part of the
Bro, I
1%,
got $500 for my first show. I gave him like 5 times that.
bro. Man. So
For sure.
for tax season, you must be getting a lot back then, right? Yeah, you
Yeah,
should be.
I get a nice amount back.
There you go. There you go. That's right, my G.
For sure. I try to spend as much as possible so I can write that shit off, man.
Yeah.
That's right. He's part of the company, bro.
For
He's
sure.
an employee, right?
You know
You ever
what's-
catch him with your jewelry on?
All the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. He got his own jury too though. Like
That's
he-
right.
I be forgetting that he got so much jewelry for real. Like when we did the on the block performance, he had his own shit on. He had like 3 tennis chains on.
Man,
like,
that's
damn.
right. Damn.
You're like, where'd you
3
get
tennis
that?
joints.
Yeah.
Fire.
His mom be buying him
100
jewelry
bands a
too.
piece?
His mama buy him jewelry. Now my shit 100 a piece. His shit probably his shit it's a nice amount though.
Yo, so when it comes to like him growing into this business and it's time for him to get signed, if it goes that far, when it goes that far, are you his
I'm
manager?
gonna sign him for sure. Yeah,
You're
I'm gonna
signing
sign him. Yeah, I'm gonna sign him. His goddad gonna be his manager.
Okay.
My manager is gonna manage him. That's
That's
his
right.
godfather.
Okay.
Yeah, we gonna keep it all in the family for sure.
Hey,
yeah.
that's
As
right.
you
That's
should,
right.
man.
Yeah,
And then
nah,
we're gonna
I'ma
walk him
sign
into a major, or
I'm gonna sign him for sure. No, I mean I am the major. His daddy got all the money.
that's
we don't
right,
need
bro.
no
Let's
major.
go.
man.
Let's get it. His dad's the house.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Man, congratulations on that.
I
man.
appreciate
That's a
that, bro.
beautiful
Yeah,
thing,
nah,
man.
we ain't going to no major, man. We staying independent, man, for him. Unless he tell me, when he say, Daddy, I want to go sign a major deal, I'm going to walk him in the major.
I mean, yeah, you might get that call. Dad, Interscope's on the phone.
They got to pay, man.
That's it. That's it.
Pay him. All his money goes straight to him. Like everything, like the music, that's not my record. I'm featured on his song. You feel what I'm saying? So
Hey.
he going to keep it.
My man.
You know, I got merch coming out with him, and I'm going to give him all the, you know what I'm saying, all the proceeds from the merchandise. Like, I'm building my son up, building his
Isn't that great,
portfolio.
dog?
By the
Bro.
time he gets 16, 18 years old, hopefully he'll be a millionaire, man.
That's it. No, for sure. 100%. At his age, where were you at?
At 7?
Yeah.
I was getting in fights in the park and shit at school. I was
real, dog?
yeah. I was walking
Getting
to
off your
school.
bike like, what's up?
I was walking to school with $5, man. $5 get me a pizza puff and some fries and a drink, man. He popping out with thousands of dollars in his pocket and rocking tennis chains, and he got Rolexes, and he rapping about Lamborghinis and shit. You know, he could pop it like that. He rap about my cars and his mama cars. So
That's right.
he got a
Technically,
different
he's
type
right,
of flex.
right?
He
Yeah.
ain't lying though.
He's not lying. Isn't that crazy? And at 15, you started carrying a gun.
Yeah.
Everywhere you went.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy, bro. That's not
At
fair.
15, yeah, for sure. Definitely wasn't fair. I mean, at that age, I kind of I didn't realize what I was doing. Though. I thought I was an adult. I mean, I was living like an adult, moving like an adult, and had adult-like responsibilities. But now when I'm older, I realized that we got cheated out of our innocence and our
100%.
childhood for sure.
100%
Like,
we did.
we definitely
We
got
had to grow
cheated.
up too fast.
Yeah, way too fast, bro. Like, for me to have to feel like I got to carry a gun, going to school, carrying a gun, going everywhere, you feel what I'm saying? And really having to, like, look over my shoulder because I'm in fear of my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a cool thing to do. Like, I was never really the, like, you could be able to go find, like, little archives and you see I'm carrying, like, a weapon on Instagram, but my shit was never really, like, to be shown or flashed around, you know, because we never wanted to, like, I never was the kind of guy that really wanted to attract that attention. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
But you don't wanna get caught with
it was
that shit,
already,
man.
yeah, it was already, like, on me for real. Like, what I mean
Yeah.
by on me is, like, that energy already around me. I already had to be in fear of my life, so I didn't have to welcome
Well, you were a
that kind of
soldier,
energy.
right?
Yeah,
So, like,
for sure, I ain't have to welcome that kind of energy. It was already, like, on me. Like, everywhere I go, I had to look over my shoulder, people really trying to do stuff to me. Like, I had to drop out of school for the exact same reason.
is that right? Because your life was on the line.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Damn.
it got one day, I used to have to get dropped off from school like by my homies and shit. Like I couldn't catch the bus, take public transportation
Nah, you
because
get caught slipping,
people,
bro.
people really, you know. And on top of that, I was rapping at the time too, so like my face was familiar to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like not, it could be somebody that know me that want to do something to me. I didn't know who they was, and I was still in high school, so my homies used to drop me off at school and shit, and I smell like weed, and they'd kick me out. And then I got to call my homies like, man, come back and get me. And he's like, bro, I'm not finna keep turning around after I'm halfway back to the hood. After 20 minutes, like, you just gonna have to stop going to that shit. And I just stopped going to school, bro.
That was it, dog.
Yeah.
Damn. And what did mom say?
She ain't really know at first, though. I was hiding from her. But I think my report card came out. I had like 60 absences on my shit or something, 70 abs. She like, you ain't going to school? I'm like, Mom, I can't go to school, man. This shit is too dangerous, like, for real, for real. And, like, I was always a kid that was super, like, smart, and I was, like, I always knew how to, like, express myself and what I was feeling. I didn't really, like, I would omit the truth, but if it came about, I would always, like, tell my mom and dad what I had going on. So I explained it to her, and she actually went up to my school and, like, had a conversation with the dean and stuff like that. And it's all documented. Like the dean at the school told her, like, man, he really a smart kid, and he doing this music, like, it's picking up. Like, he got fans all through the school. I feel like you should just let him chase the music. Like, just let him pursue his career in music, and, you know, hopefully something come from it. So she put the idea in my mom's head, and my mom let me do it. Yeah.
Your principal said that?
The dean of school.
The dean.
Dean.
Damn.
Usually that's not how it goes.
Yeah,
right?
Miss Jackson. Shout out to Miss Jackson.
Miss
man.
Jackson.
I love
Thank
her.
you, Miss Jackson. That's right.
She was probably playing your music too.
I mean, the whole school was.
Yeah, whole school was. That's right. Did they ever ask you to perform?
I went back
school?
and did stuff like for my school, but when I was there now, not at the time when I was going to school, but I went back and like performed songs at my school before. Yep.
Nah, yeah. Damn, that's crazy, bro. What a life, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And here we are.
I still support my high school though. Like I still go to the basketball games and stuff like that. Show up
100%,
just to show them like, you know, it's possible. You could do it too. Like I walked these same halls and was in the classes that y'all in, and you know, faced the same adversity y'all face on the day to day, and I made some of my life. So you know, you could do it too.
Nah,
so
that's right.
I try to go back as much as possible.
That's
for
the way
sure.
to do it, dog. That's the way to do it. What up, Jack?
Do you think there's ever gonna be a time where we see the songs that didn't make this album, because you said that there's like probably at least like 20-30 songs that didn't make it on different albums?
Probably so. Yeah, I tend to do that a lot. Like I always have music that I recorded like from 2 years ago or something that might make a project, and I think this Greatest Rapper Alive is kind of like a brand now. So it's like I might do a part 2, a part 3.
Yeah.
It's a series. It could be a series for sure.
I'm definitely. I don't think it's just a one-time thing for me at all. So yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
Nah,
And
bro.
I think I like the samples so much. Like I like the sample flips. It's such a like a classic nostalgic feeling. So it's like I even if I'm not doing a Greatest Rapper Alive, just to put some of those kind of records on an actual album for real, like it sound dope too. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Now, Duffel is crazy. G
Yeah.
Fazos is crazy.
That's one of my favorites. Duffel.
Duffel?
Yeah, for sure. Duffel, of course, went legit. The G Fazos record.
Went legit is crazy, bro.
yeah,
you know
yeah.
you got one.
So good.
That's crazy. I didn't even, bro. I it's still like, I'm kind of still like in awe of it in a way. Like, man,
Okay.
I can't believe that I really
I
caught
could
a
tell
hit
when
record
you performed it
off
live.
of something just having fun like that. Yeah, like I didn't expect this at all. Like for sure, I feel like it's gonna definitely years to come. It probably be one of my biggest records that I ever did.
You know, when you ask the DJ to run it back live, when you
Yeah.
performing it
Yeah,
live,
yeah,
then
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, for sure. And they do it like, bro, I was in a club, man. My homie played it. He was DJing, bro. We was all drunk, just having fun and shit. He played the song literally like 35 times back to back. And one time though, like I'm not exaggerating.
Right.
35 to 40 times.
Yeah.
Back to back to back to back.
That's that
to
in the
back to
club
back.
treatment.
And they rapped it every time. Everybody in the club rapped that shit all 40 times. I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy.
You're like, damn,
dog.
I did that.
Yeah, that was,
It's the
I couldn't
one,
believe
bro.
it. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow. And we was in Atlanta. You know, Atlanta a tough crowd. They don't really give a fuck about none of that shit. Yeah.
You say Atlanta?
Yeah, we was in
Atlanta and New York. That's
Atlanta,
a tough crowd.
super tough. Atlanta, the toughest crowds I ever performed in front of was Atlanta, New York, Detroit, and Houston.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Because they all got their own vibes and own
Yeah.
sounds out
and
there.
it's like they all like, you would see a celebrity on any given day. They don't really care about that shit for real. Like
They're all in
it
the
don't excite
restaurants
them.
and the
Like
hookah
everybody's
lounges,
just
that
all
shit.
over the place, and everybody got some money. So it's like if they not really a fan of the music, like they not in awe with like the image. Like it got to be the music.
Yeah. You almost have to be like a local star to get that love.
Yeah, for sure,
Right?
definitely, for sure.
100%. What up, Garcia?
You mentioned Jackin' for Beats earlier.
Mhm.
Ice Cube classic. One of my favorites of all time.
Legendary.
Have you ever met him?
No, I haven't.
Ice
I
Cube
have-
is here, bro.
yeah,
Let him
I never I never met Ice Cube. He like one of my favorite icons though, for sure though. Like I never met Ice Cube. And
Icon.
my mom
Legend.
loved Ice Cube, so it's like
Is that right?
that's her like celebrity crush and shit. Like,
Oh no!
Yeah.
Wait, Ice Cube was your mom's celebrity crush?
yeah, for sure.
Your mom and Selena Gomez. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Now I ain't know about Selena Gomez.
Yeah,
I ain't
Selena
know.
Gomez just said that.
She just admitted
Nah,
it. That's
that's
her celebrity
funny as
crush,
fuck.
bro.
That's some funny shit.
She
yeah.
said that. What did she say? She's like, I feel like he just protect me.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Your moms feel the same way, dog?
Yeah, Ice Cube the GOAT, man. For
Go,
sure.
100%. Did you grow up watching his movies?
Yeah, hell yeah, for
Right?
sure.
Are we there yet? Friday?
Every
all the
single one
Fridays?
of them. Like I know every single Ice Cube movie for sure. Like
He got some classic music, bro.
yeah, hell yeah. Like
There were no skips. He had a run where it was no skips.
I
when
mean,
you think about
the
it, bro,
greatest
like
diss song of all
when
time.
you think about
Jackie
his
Boo.
career, it's crazy that like he like. I feel like he was. I mean, you don't really get where he is in life like by coincidence. So it's like he was already planning to be a mogul back then. Like for a nigga to be doing that, like go from a group, go solo, make all that great music solo, and then go into movies right in the midst of his career, the height of him being a rapper for real. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like he was
Now
the
the
first.
big
He was really
three
like
too.
he was one of the first to do it. Yeah, now he got the big three. Like
Come on, bro.
that's super mogul status,
we
bro.
should
like,
be watching Ice Cube. We should be studying Ice Cube, learning from
No,
Cube.
I'm studying him all the time. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like every time when I see, I'm the type of guy like I go watch like a person's whole career step by step. Go watch the movies. Go watch like not like just the funny movies. I'm going to watch Straight Outta Compton. I'm going to watch Boys in the Hood and just how like that shit like what it did for his career. And I'm
100%.
trying to like kind of mimic it in a way because history repeats itself. Like if you're not really coming up trying to be like or as great as the ones who did it before you, then you really not doing it correctly. Like
That's right.
you know what I'm saying? That's the way to go.
So what are you plotting on then?
I'm plotting on movies.
Okay.
I'm plotting on movies, but I'm plotting on those like monumental films that tell a story about your life and going to your career.
I mean,
like,
dog,
if I'm
you
saying.
survived a few scenes
For sure,
already
definitely.
in
Like,
life.
The Boys in the Hood, the Get Rich or Die Trying. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to do.
I feel like you getting shot at, right? And it going right through your hat,
Yeah.
almost
Damn, I
grazing your
did tell
head.
that story. Yeah, I
That's a
told-
crazy
yeah,
scene
for
right
sure.
there, bro.
Nah, that shit was crazy. And I swear when that shit happened, I thought I got hit in the head. I'm just talking to myself like, man, you better not fall. Your ass fall, you over with, man. I'm just trying to run. My head was hot as fuck. I just feel the heat on my head, but it was really just from the bullet going past.
But
know
at
what
this
I'm saying?
point, you
Like,
think you're
it
shot
didn't
in the
graze
head.
me. I never been shot before I was a kid. So I'm like, I just feel heat on my head. I'm like, fuck, man, this nigga just hit me in the head. No, for real. I was like,
Just so
fuck.
stunned.
I wouldn't be able to put that much thought into, getting shot in the head. I mean, it sounds like you had a lot going
I
on.
was thinking, like,
You was thinking,
I was thinking
bro.
why that shit happened. Like, I swear to God, that's all I'm thinking. Like, fuck, these niggas just shot me in my fucking head, man.
And
You
what,
bet
wearing
not
your head
fucking
like a
fall.
fucking-
Yeah,
like
I
a
had my
paisa
head
or what?
like,
Like,
yeah,
like a
shit?
paisa.
I had just
Sorry.
left a photo shoot, so I'm just outside chilling and shit. I was fresh as
How
fuck
old
that
were
day,
you?
bro. I was 16. I had a brand new ass outfit. Like, I was fresh as hell. And I had my head on, like, kind of like, cocked a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
we was outside deep as hell, and I'm
This
just
beat shit right here. or what?
yeah, like that. I had my head exactly like that, bro. Like I didn't have it all the way on. Like I had my shit like cocked to the left a little bit,
Yeah.
but hanging off my head. And I was just talking to girls and shit. And like somebody came and gave us a warning though. Like two of my homies came and warned us, like, man, get from off this corner, bro. We just seen some niggas riding, putting hoodies on and shit. And we was
Shout out
just
to the lookout.
yeah, but we was just like arrogant for real. We like, man, fuck them niggas. Like we ain't leave. Like me and my homies, we like, man, fuck them. We ain't
You're
going
16.
nowhere.
You think you know it all.
We just wasn't scared for real. We like, man, fuck them, man. They just gotta go do what they gonna do. You feel me?
Yeah.
But we had girls right there. We told the girls to walk off, and I'm glad that we did that because we kind of like we saved them from getting into the situation. And when they pulled up, they just pulled up and started shooting and shit. So when I felt this shit on my head, it knocked my head off. And I'm like, that's why mean by like I was like strategically, critically thinking, because I'm like, fuck, man, my head hot as hell. I'm trying to run, and I look back. I had already got hit though when I got hit, but I ain't get hit in the head. So I look back and I see two of my homies falling, and I just yell like, "Man, get the fuck up! Like, fuck out!" Like,
Bro, they didn't trip.
yeah, nah, I don't know. I'm just
It wasn't like a horror film.
Yeah.
Like a scary movie.
I don't know. I
like-
just like always, and that's crazy. This is a true story. Like I always just been like super loyal. I'm seeing my homies fall. I'm like, get up so I could keep running. Like, come on, like,
Right.
come with me.
Because if not, I got to go back.
Now
to
I
get-
gotta, get the fuck up off the floor. Come on. And they got up, and then we just kept running. Yeah,
Oh my god.
Bro.
for sure.
That type of shit, I mean, bro, to survive that kind of shit is crazy, right? But it also creates great music, great
Yeah,
lyrics.
definitely, bro.
Right?
For sure.
Appreciation for life. I mean,
100%.
Right now, like with your kid, you probably think this is what my life was meant to.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Like my kids never have to go through that.
They'll never have
They'll
to go
never
through
have
that.
to go through that. Never have to
ever.
experience it. You feel what I'm
No,
saying? Like
no
ever
way.
in life, it's not even possible. You feel
Nah.
me? So it's like,
And I think you did like the best thing that you can do as an adult who's been through a lot of PTSD from, growing up is going to therapy and
Yeah.
trying to figure that out and trying to heal.
for
Because,
sure,
man, you got to heal. Or
definitely, you
it'll
have
destroy
to,
you.
definitely. And it's like now that my life is not that anymore, and I'm able to like see things clearly and wake up and do what I want to do. A lot of that from my past is kind of like catching up to me. It's like, you feel like survivor's guilt. You feel like trauma from, what I'm saying, the things that you've been through that you haven't healed from, and you in a whole different space in life, and you just wondering like, why am I depressed? Or
Yeah.
why am I sad? Why do I feel like, feel all these different emotions? So you gotta be able to heal and just, kind of release that dead weight and that trauma off of you so you can move on and like be happy for the remainder of your life. Like that's where I'm at with everything.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because then your kids start to feel it.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
they don't even know why they're
don't
feeling
even know
it.
why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's definitely true. And that's crazy. Like it's really that energy and generational trauma passed down like
Yeah,
for
dude.
generations and generations. So I'm definitely I'm breaking the curse day by day for sure.
Nah,
when it comes to
100%.
my kids, yeah.
What else are you doing differently than your parents?
Differently than my parents, communicating with my kids, you know what I'm saying, and just making sure they understand that the things that you're feeling are not like it's not something that you shouldn't be feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like your emotions and how you feel, like where I come from, we just like, all right, you be all right, you know what I'm saying? Like
Don't cry.
dust that shit off, you be all right.
Yeah,
man. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Like you still gotta go to school the next day and do all that extra shit. So
I've always asked the guys this because they have kids, but I want to know what's the craziest thing that your kids have said to you?
that said to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kids say some wild shit.
man, your
Yeah.
son said a lot
They
of
tell the
crazy
truth.
shit, man. What's the craziest thing that he has said to me?
Is he cursing yet?
Hell yeah, he cursed. Yeah, he cursed, man. What's the craziest thing your son said to me? He says so much wild, insane shit to me. Like,
Something that caught you off guard.
yeah, like I think he said.
Then you say, where you
he
learn that
called
from?
me out the
From
blue,
you.
cause he be on YouTube and stuff. Like, he called me out the blue and said, he was like, damn, I'm trying to see which situation should I say on the radio. One time he called me, was like, yeah, man, Dad, I seen you got arrested for that gun. I'm like, what? He like, why you got a gun for anyway? I'm calling the police on you. Like, I'm calling the police. Yeah. He like, I'm calling the police. Why you got a gun? I'm like, son, I only carry a gun to protect us, man. Just to protect you, protect the family, protect my house. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I got security. I'm telling him, like, I got security, so I don't got to carry no gun. I don't want my security to carry a gun. But just for him to say that, and him being so young and, like, understanding that it's illegal and you're not supposed to carry a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, he was like,
saying that, like,
he's like,
I see you got arrested
for.
I see you got arrested for a gun. I'm calling the police. I'm like, you don't have to call the police. They already caught me with that motherfucker.
That's the video that you're seeing.
I already said, like, it's cool, son. Like, I'm doing it by the book now. You ain't even got to worry about that.
Shoot, yo, like that was 7 cases ago, son.
Yeah,
Chill
for
out.
sure. Yeah, nah, he but that just let me know that he's watching. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, he's watching. They watching everything.
Watching
and listening to everything. You know, they
Yeah.
really are, bro.
You know,
For
I
sure.
did also just want to tell you, like, we were chilling with my cousin just yesterday, and then we were talking about, like, yeah, we're about to interview G Herbo tomorrow, and she was like, yo, like, I like his music, but I'm more so a fan of him and his fatherhood.
Yeah,
Which
for
is like
sure.
the crazy thing.
A lot of people say that, bro.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
appreciate that.
It's a
man.
reality
So,
show, maybe, bro. I know
I
you don't want to do
appreciate
it.
I'm gonna surround around your son. He gonna keep the camera on him, man. I'm just come be a guest every now
Just
and
strap a
then.
GoPro on him.
Yeah, something like that, man. But he wanna like even like not even more so reality, but he wanna start streaming for sure. So like he told me that.
oh yeah.
Yeah, he told me he want to start streaming, so I'm gonna help
Bro,
him
he'd
get
be
into that.
outta here,
I'm gonna help
bro.
him get into that right now, like
Bro,
for sure.
build him the room.
Yeah.
It's a wrap,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build him a room at the crib, let him start doing him for real. So it's like, and I really like people had already told me like, man, get him a YouTube, let him start streaming. I'm like, I ain't want to like force it on him.
Don't
you
rush
feel me?
it.
Like,
Yeah, don't rush it.
just like letting him do him. Like if that's what he want to do, then I'll let him do it. But he asked me himself, like, yeah, I want to start streaming. And, you know, he got a relationship with Kai. You know what I'm saying? He called Kai Uncle Kai.
That's
Kai
crazy.
tell him he
Cool.
could come to the house whenever he wants. So it's like, all right, if you want to do that,
Now he's
then
got the
I'll let
resources,
you.
bro.
Yeah, I'll let you do that because you asking to do it. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But yeah, I never was gonna like, huh, son, you start doing this. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But he at that age where he want to do it. He started his own YouTube and everything already. So
Good for him.
yeah, he
He
on
gonna
the
start
way.
monetizing that
Yeah,
shit.
no, for sure.
Let's
That
get
kid
it.
is really ahead of his time, man. I'm
Good
not
for
gonna
him,
lie.
man.
Like,
Good
he
for him. What up,
definitely ahead
Garcia?
of his time.
Hey, when you sit down to write, are you a writer like with the pen and the pencil and a pad, or are you in your phone, or are you a voice notes person? And what have you
Phone.
passed on to your kid?
Phone for sure. Or I do the
Oh,
voice
yeah?
notes when I get an idea. Like I do the voice notes and probably do like the first 4 bars. Like the way I write though, I usually only write the first 4, 8 bars and the last 4, 8. Anything else in the middle, I just freestyle. Like I feel like those are the toughest, the hardest part of a song. The first 4 and the last 4. Anything else, I kind of got it.
Mm.
So the beginning and the end.
Yeah, I just write the I just write the beginning and the end if I'm gonna write anything on paper. But majority of my music I freestyle anyway, for sure.
That's right. Through the Wire's crazy. Rock
Yeah.
Block.
Yeah, all that's freestyle.
All
Everything
freestyle?
everything on that whole project I freestyle. I didn't
Wow.
write nothing on that. Except for only song that I wrote was the song that I dedicated to my daughter. Yeah,
I love that.
for sure.
That one, we
Everything
put
else,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
517. I wrote that one, but everything else nah.
Crazy, bro. Yo, you were part of the 2016 XXL Freshman Class?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
2016, bro. I feel like everyone has had their moment in that class, right? And I think you're still ascending.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good position to be
Yeah,
in.
no, definitely, man. I'm super grateful. Like, and I was just talking about that class the other day. I feel like that's the best class in XXL history.
Crazy
If you
class.
ask me,
Yachty,
like,
Uzi,
it's controversial for sure.
21.
Kodak,
21 Kodak. Yeah. Lil
Yeah.
Dicky.
Lil Dicky, yeah.
Nah, he can rap though. Lil Dicky
Yeah,
can
Lil
rap.
Dicky.
Stop
I
playing.
fuck with Lil Dicky, man. Lil Dicky is a star for real. Like,
Bro,
he
he's
always been a
smart,
star.
bro.
Yeah.
He's smart.
Superstar. Like,
He's smart,
yeah,
bro.
for sure. And
Word
I
to
didn't
the
know he could
Jewish
hoop
homies.
like that. Nigga
Yeah.
could hoop. Good as a motherfucker.
Do you watch his show?
Yeah. I fuck with Lil Dicky.
poppin'.
Yeah.
Bro, he's a superstar, bro. Like,
talking about
for
Dave?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dave.
crazy. And that freestyle of his for the freshman class was
Oh
crazy.
yeah, it was
Crazy.
for sure. It definitely was, bro. Like that was one of the like most fun times. Like you know what I'm saying, just being an artist and connecting with my peers and shit. Because those are like kind of like our first times really seeing each other, and then our relationships grew from there. You feel
Yeah.
me? So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think those lists matter still?
Nah, I don't think they matter at all. I really don't. I mean, I feel like it's good for an artist like to gain confidence when you like especially in this industry, you always want like the credit. You know, you always want your credit for the work that you put in. But honestly, I don't really think it matter. It don't matter at all
It
because
used to though. 'cause,
it
like,
used to. It definitely did. Like
when
for
that year
sure.
of 2016 dropped, everybody's talking about it, disagreeing, agreeing.
For sure,
became
it's
a topic of
controversial. It's
conversation.
super
Yeah.
controversial. But right now, in today's time,
Just kind of fizzled.
yeah, it kind of fizzled. But I think that has a lot to do with the industry and the whole artistry of it too, though. Like the artists aren't really like super into the music and super excited for that moment the way we were.
Yeah.
Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We really wanted that moment. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I
100%.
made a song about XXL when I ain't make the cover. Like, you feel me? Like,
Nah,
we really
yeah,
wanted that cover,
yeah.
that moment. And I feel like the artists in today's time really don't like super want that moment. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, it's like a photo shoot to them now. Like, all right, we're just gonna go do the XXL shit. Like, we used to look forward to the freestyles that came out, like everything. Like, we really looking forward to hearing the freestyles. Like,
Yeah.
it was just a whole like a industry, a moment for the entire industry in the world to see that. You feel what I'm saying? So now
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something that like XXL as a whole need to do to make it like, you know, to turn it back up. I don't really know, but yeah, I feel like it's kind of lost this like significance when it comes to like artists wanting to be on it, and when they don't make it, they feel like they got to go harder. You know what I'm saying? Like now they just like, all right, whatever. I'm just doing me for real.
It used to push artists.
Yeah,
like
for
you
sure.
said, you made a song about not making the cover, right? Like it used to push you to go
sure.
hard and be like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I had a point to prove at that point. Like, you know
100%.
what I'm saying? When I didn't make it in 2015, I had a point to prove. You
Yeah.
know, so like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I made
Force
it the
that
next
shit,
year,
bro.
Yeah.
That's right. Greatest rapper alive, G Herbo, my guy. Appreciate the time always, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah,
Love,
man.
bro.
Stay
For
safe
sure.
out there. I know it stay
Oh, yeah.
dangerous, but stay safe. You got kids to come back
For
home
sure.
to.
No, stay safe, man. I don't want to be dangerous no more, man.
No
I was
more.
dangerous for a lot of years,
That's
man.
right,
I'm
bro.
cool.
G Herbo, Cruz Show, Real 92.3.